Hi, thanks for joining me for another breath training session. We've been opening up the breath in many different ways and opening up the mind. But today, we're going to step away from that and go back to basics, looking at the breath in its simplicity, developing breath awareness, and using the breath to stabilize the mind. Okay, sit up in a good posture, close your eyes, have a big breath in and a deep sigh. Never forget how powerful, how wonderfully effective the sigh is. Ideal for releasing stress and tension in a short moment. And now, sitting still and quiet in a relaxed way with the resting breath. Have your mouth open. It's easy for the body to breathe through the mouth. We've just got a gentle resting breath. A little bit in, a little bit out. So, by opening up the breath in so many different ways, we've really been working the breath, extending it, challenging it. And by now, if you've done all of the sessions so far, your resting breath should be much better, more open, easier, and slower. You are likely to have changed, especially in your mind. And so now as we come back to the resting breath awareness, with a better feeling of openness and ease, what can we learn now? There's more information for us to gather. As we keep growing, we have more insight and knowledge of subtleties. We have the notion of just being, sitting still, quiet, just being, here, right now. And when your body becomes still and quiet and restful, it naturally adopts a comfortable resting breath. And what's so difficult for many people is to be able to be with that resting breath without changing it. See if you can feel the resting breath running itself because you have let go of it. There's what's called a life force energy within you that keeps your body going, that makes it breathe. Can you be with that feeling? Continuing with this simple breath awareness, now direct your attention to the tummy, the stomach area, the abdominals, moving with the resting breath. It's just a small movement. Just relax that area and let it move with the breath. So we distinguish the difference between doing breath work, doing anything during the day, all the things that we're constantly doing, compared to the meditative practice of being with awareness. The awareness is not something that you try to have. That would be doing. The awareness is recognition of a feeling. You can feel your body breathing. But if your mind is drifting away, you've lost the awareness. And that's why the breath is so wonderful, so powerful in meditation, because you can use it to anchor your awareness. Every time you slip away into thought, you have left your awareness of what is happening in the present. The mind has become distracted with ideas, other ideas. Come back to the feeling of the body breathing. Okay, relax. Have a sigh. Feel that completely different breath. And then open your eyes. Come back to awareness of the space you're in. that which you can see now. Okay, so when we are doing breath work, pranayama, opening up the breathing, we are opening up the body and especially the mind. And this will open up your life. But when we do breath awareness, when we simply concentrate or meditate upon the resting breath, we are stabilizing the mind. And that's why it's so important to do this work, this type of practice, every day. Just 5 minutes a day would have a profound effect on your life if you manage to do that for 1 month. And why not? It's not that hard to find 5 minutes. We all should be able to. Probably, being realistic, it's possible. Do we make the choice? Are you ready to take the reins of your own mental health? If so, do 5 minutes of this every day for the rest of your life and see what life you end up having. I'm sure it will be a richer, more wonderful, more connected life. Okay, now we can see that the mind has always got this problem of being distracted. That's okay. We are changing and learning. That's one of the important parts of the practice. And remembering that stretching is preparation for breath work, and that breath work is preparation for concentration and meditation. Then after we open up the breath, it's a perfect opportunity to then stabilize the mind with the resting breath. This is where new advances can be made. Let's try that now. Close your eyes. Now we're going to shift our attention to feeling the resting breath moving in and out the gates of the nostrils. It's a very light brush of air moving through. It's a small amount of air. We're not doing breath work here. We're not doing anything with the breath. We're now just concentrating upon it and stabilizing the mind with that concentration, with the intention to remain stable, to have sustained awareness. Let's try it for a few minutes. And no matter how many times you feel you have slipped, never give up. Keep coming back. Keep coming back. Every time you come back, you have been successful. Just interrupting you here to add one extra reminder. Don't forget to add the quality of being. Even though we are concentrating, we are being with the breath in a relaxed way mentally. We've just shifted the attention to a different place. We still have an awareness of being aware of being, aware of breathing. Sustain that. Relax. Open your eyes. How do you feel right now? Is that a practice that might be of value to you in your life? If you did it every day? You can't know if you haven't given it a good try. You've got to give it a few months at least before you can truly know. See how powerful the breath is, even in its smallest, simplest form. But, of course, it's the mind that's so powerful too. Okay. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed that session.